he will stick into the B division in what is going to be a semi-final rematch. It is the Street Force up against the Reapers. The RBHL, Daniel Wilson here. Well, with only 2 games scheduled and both of them being B division games, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. The Street Force just came off a shutout with a 5-0 victory over the defending champion Ice Souls. But now they're going to have to do the same thing against the runner-up from last season, the Reapers, and it is the very team that eliminated them in the semifinal round. So they're going to have to show that what happened was a fluke. Was it? Well, we'll have to wait and see. The Reapers do come in 0-1-1. Now, in both of those games, each of those games ended with a 1-goal difference. Their overtime loss was to the Ball Hogs, and then they lost to the Tropical Depression after that. And like I said, we just saw the Street Force shut out the Ice Souls, but they did take a loss earlier in the season. So right now, it's pretty much even all around in the B division. But let's see how they match up. We'll start with the Street Force. For this matchup, I am going to go all the way down to Sunit Ahmed, who has 2 goals in the previous game. Very interesting how he sets up the plays. He sets right there in the slot, and he is especially waiting for tip-ins, one-timers. That is certainly what his go-to is. Of course, we can't forget about Nick Velo and Jack Edgecombe. Edgecombe already has 7 points to his credit. So he's already in the front running for the Bloodwood Bowl this season if he keeps up that pace. But of course, the big concern with them has been their consistency. Over to the Reapers, I'm going to go to one of the new guys, Brooks Dove. We've talked about Wilson Dove before, but we're waiting for Brooks to get his first point. And I want to see if he can get it right now against what is going to be a tough team. Now, scoring has been a little bit of a struggle for them this season. They have 4 points amongst the team. But John Wolf has held pretty well on average. I mean, he comes in at 882, but it's definitely not bad, not great. But he's definitely been making strides to try to keep himself in the running. But with a lot of new players on the team, is that chemistry going to come together? But we will definitely find out as we will get to the ball drop, and it's next. Officials for this game: Kevin Frost at center, Brian Hooks on the boards. Yeah, we've already featured each of these teams this season, but fact is we only have 2 games scheduled today, so they will get a bonus game, and we are underway. Brooks Dove for the Reapers plays off the boards, but it gave it away to Chris Valley. And Street Force just coming off a shutout over the defending champions, Ice Holes. And they're going to try to look to do it again. The Reapers were the runner-ups from last season. Draw pass to Edgecombe.
Come on, keep the team moving, guys.
Now placed back at the point. Good with a shot. That's blocked by Zach Smith. Jeremy Ritter. Try to drive it. Defense pinches in. Right, hanging on for himself, and now feeds up to Smith, shot, and that's blocked. Well, Paul Missler is a tough goaltender to beat, but he didn't have to make an effort that time. Trying to get away, but here comes Ritter. Driving in net, no one available at center. He was looking for a Wilson Dove. Enters up, no one available. Attempt to clear, Brooks Dove comes in, trying to get to Ritter. Can't handle it, and it's Edgecombe for the Street Force. High circle on the left, tries a shot, blocked on the way.
Stay up, Wilson.
Back to Edgecombe on the right boards. We'll feed it up, but instead Mel Lewis sends it around. Now battle for control, but will come out of the zone, and the Street Force are back neutral as they reset. Gets around John Ireland, but ends up giving it away to Brooks Dove. Mel Lewis stretches up, no one there, and Chris Valley will wait for his team to tag again. Feeds up, finds Edgecombe, left to Sunit Ahmed. Tries a shot that's blocked behind the net. Battle for possession. Brooks Dove comes out with it, gave it away. Quick shot, that's wide of the net. Coming from Cameron Rose. And, well, the door came open, but no harm, no foul as Sunit Ahmed keeps it in. Deking her around a couple of times, can't finish the job. Great attempt by Cameron Rose, but here comes Mike Rich the other way. Can't get the shot on net. Good defensive play. Tries to stretch it up. Can't find him, and an icing against the Street Force.
I was like, oh, day's over.
Toss up, hits the stick. Where's it going? And it's wide of the net. Mike Rich back to John Ireland at the point. Tries a shot just a little bit wide of Missler. Trying to hang onto it. Shot from Schroeder is blocked by BJ Goodwin. Ireland with the chance. It was tipped. It goes wide. Back to Rich. Left circle. Deeks around. Shot wide of the net. Still loose behind the net. Who's got it? Reich trying to hang on, but Coscarelli giving him a hard time. He comes out with possession.
We gotta watch Nick too.
Velo, a new acquisition to the Street Force, getting promoted from C Division. Back to the point, tries a shot that's blocked. Brian Reich lifts it, but that's going to go out of play, and it will stay in the Reaper zone.
Sorry, bro, I got that shot too much. Well, I put it right into the middle. I didn't go into the straight. I was kind of going into the mid-turn.
Won by the Reapers. It will be put off the boards, but Coscarelli will get there first. They tag up. Shot from the top of the circle. Save by Wolf. That will be his first save of the game.
Oh, the other way around.
Tie up. It's going to go to the Reapers. The Dove brothers play around the boards. Zach Smith on his own circle. Tries to go for Wilson Dove. Can't connect. Coscarelli on the top of the circle. Shot saved by Wolf. And Ritter tried to play it around the boards, but it caught something on the way, but does reach Smith anyway. Plays back to Wilson Dove. Tries to backhand it out of the zone. Kept in by Coscarelli. But Ritter is blocked, and out it goes. Taking a couple of looks is Josh Waters. And it will play over to Jack Edgecombe, but it got a stick on the way and out of play. This should be coming back to neutral. And won by the Reapers, a clear, but it will be Chris Valley for the Street Force. Plays off the boards. Having a little trouble handling it, but it does retain. We'll just throw it off the end boards. Mel Lewis attempts to clear, kept in. Feeds up to Ahmed, and that's blocked. And they will clear it down the floor, and an icing against the Reapers.
Good, switch up. Hey, switch up.
Ryan, I'm ready.
I didn't get my last.
Oh, we gotta work a little harder.
One by Street Force. Ahmed attempts a shot that's blocked by Rich.
There you go.
And it come the other way.
Come on, Mike.
Trying to drive it. It's Rich off the end boards. Trying to shake off one defenseman. Now gets double teamed behind the net. Will circle around. Thinks about it. Feeds over to Ireland, but can't connect. Rich tries to get around our official. Now feeds back over to Schroeder. Winds up with a shot. That's blocked by Edgecombe. It'll be back over to Ireland, who will feed it behind the net. Tries to feed around, back to Schroeder, and it hops his stick, and it's going to come out. And down the floor, and Street Force will get possession. Valley up over to Edgecombe. Halfway through the first period, no score. Off the left circle near the boards in front of the Reapers bench. Tries to feed across, can't quite connect, but they will retain. Reich will take the opportunity and he'll strip it away. Feeds off the boards, looking for a Rich. Got a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Tries to pass, but blocked. Retains anyway, but it's gonna elude his reach, and out it goes. Schroeder will just dump it, but it's behind the blue line, and it's an icing against the Reapers.
Good work.
And quick tip in, that's wide of the net. Attempt to clear, it goes off the safety net. Tries to finish the job, unable. Waters will backhand it in. Brooks Dove will backhand it and will find Mel Lewis, who will clear the zone. This will be another icing against the Reapers. One by Street Force, back to Coscarelli. Tries a shot save by Wolf. It looked like he had lost sight of it for a moment, but it will head over to the left corner. Street Force still with possession. Goodwin looking for some help. Tries center up, had a chance. He's got him down, centers up. Oh, that is on the line. There's no signal from Brian Hooks. From my vantage point, it does not look like it went in. But it looks like it's no goal. Yeah, it did not look like it crossed the line all the way. The back it goes to the Street Force. Goodwin beats up, gets a return. Tries a shot save by Wolf, and he'll hang on. And it's going to come over to, whoa, Wilson Dove overshot it. And the hand is up. And what are they going to call here? Yeah, they're going to call a high sticking penalty. It wasn't quite clear who it was. I think it's against the Reapers. Or actually, they're going to call it against the Street Force. And they called the penalty against Dylan Simpson. So this will be the Reapers' best chance. But of course, Paul Missler has been a tough nut to crack. He is the current Mesquite Bowl winner of the B Division. And the Street Force attempt to clear and almost had a chance for Reich, who was sitting right there to block the clear. Right corner centers up, and Valley gets there and will clear it up. And Mel Lewis overran it as that ball hit the ceiling and slowed the trajectory of the ball. Reich back to Lewis. Thinks about it, tries a shot wide the net. Tries to center up, was looking for a ridge, and rolls around the net! And I think Missler got a pad on that one. It was rolling to the far post. And a shot going wide. Rich back over to Lewis. Thinks about it. Rich shot, that's blocked. Tries a rebound attempt. Smith with a shot that is blocked. Trying to clear zone. Reich with a shot wide the net. And it's sitting behind him. Oh, it's still out. It was sitting behind the pad of Missler and somehow does not go in. I don't know how that did not cross the line, but the Street Force dodged the bullets. And now the Reavers on a quick change get their second power play unit on. Back to Rich, shot wide the net. We'll play it back over to Rich. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Feeds up over to Ryan Reich on the left boards. Outside circle, tries to look for a tip. Can't find one. A crowded slot. Back over to Lewis. He'll throw a shot on tip. Can't get through. Goes wide the net. Centers up to look for Reich. Spins around. Double teamed. Tries to backhand it on. That's blocked. Goes back to Wilson Dove. Shot wide the net. Not much time remaining on the penalty. The penalty has expired, but they still have possession. Shot. Save Missler. What a sequence on the power play! The Reapers were that close, but come up empty.
Yeah, I'm good.
That was a great foul ball. Yeah, that ball was right there.
Won by the Street Force. Wow, both teams have come inches from striking first. And now here comes Street Force the other way. Tries to feed back, was looking for Kyler Franklin. Can't quite hang on. James Barrel was trying to feed it to him. Barrel again. Tries to feed up, unable. Wilson Dove will go over to center, over to Zach Smith. Shot goes wide. Less than a minute remaining. Josh Waters behind the net. Off the boards. A little too weak of a pass, and it's Ireland. Tries a shot blocked by Coscarelli. Ireland from the boards. Back over to Schroeder. Thinks about a shot. Tipped. And he scores! Crowds the slot, creates the screen, and I think this will go to Zach Smith on the tip. Well, the Reapers have figured out a way around Paul Missler with 30 seconds remaining. Down the floor, centers up, and the Street Force trying to strike right back. Saved by Wolf. Second chance goes high. Off the left corner, centers up. No one available. Brooks Dove tries to clear. Gets over to Mike Rich. 10 seconds remaining in the period. A very entertaining start to the game. Tries a shot wide of the net. 5 seconds left. Puts it off the boards. They will run down the clock, and that is the end of a very entertaining first period. Both teams had inches away from the goal line, but the Reapers find a way with a tip in, and it's 1-0 after one. Second period ready. If that was what we saw in the first period, who knows what's going to happen in the second. Both teams have quality chances, but the Reapers managed to get past Missler, but there's still 2 more periods to go. And here we go in the second period. Reapers with control. Smith, excuse me, that was Rich. Rich will play around the boards. Getting covered, taken away by Valley. Trying to find some help in the form of BJ Goodwin. Here's Reich with a shot going wide. From the boards, They will clear the zone, and it will be John Ireland to retreat back and get the Reapers to restart. Schroeder off the boards and can't connect. That was Noah Gerslin that tried to clear it. Now Gerslin tries again. We'll find Ahmed. There's a couple of guys going down, and no call. We continue on. Edgecombe on the low circle.
Nice play, Ross.
Pressure to the outside, centers up looking for Gerslin. Can't get the shot. And cleared away by Smith. Edgecombe trying to buy some time for his team to get back. Now Gerslin joins in the mix. Edgecombe again from zone circle. They will try again. Tried to go for a 2-on-2. Was looking for Ahmed, but Schroeder is right there to take it away. Edgecombe along the left boards. Now from the corner, tries to center up, blocked by Schroeder. And Smith along with Wilson Dove. He'll just throw one on to Missler. He'll make the save. Turnover, look out! And it's back over to Ritter. That would have been a 2-on-0 if that had gone the way they wanted.
Back to the board, just to the board.
And here's Ahmed for Street Force. Goes right. We'll find Nick Velo. Lost his footing for a moment, recovers. Tries a shot wide the net, and Wolf will poke it away. Edgecombe from the right corner. Tries center up. Blocked by Lewis. Lifted out. And they're hoping for an icing, but that's going to go to Missler, so no ice. Coscarelli trying to hang on, but entered the zone a little too soon, and an offside against the Street Force. Won by Street Force, but they're going to have to wait for everyone to tag. Coscarelli off over to Nick Balo. Tries a shot, that's blocked, recovers. Tries a shot again, that's blocked by Ritter. Attempted clear, Balo gets it again. Covered well, now forced the outside. Drops to Coscarelli, tries to look for a tip in, and covered up by Wolf.
Ready. Jeremy.
Won by the Reapers. From the road corner. Now I'll throw around the boards. Yeah, trying to fight off a forecheck. They will get it across the line. And now I'll just throw it forward, and Coscarelli will try to throw it back, but blocked by Rich. Tries to drop it back, and it's going to turn to a 3-on-2 for the Street Force. Coscarelli feeds left. Thinks about it, now tries a shot from his knees, and that's blocked.
On him, Brooks.
From the right corner.
Way to go, get it in there. Yeah. Nice.
Again, the Reapers defense
Go, Mel.
just covering the lanes. They've learned from their first game about what happened in the season opener. And tries to clear up, look out, and that one goes off the side of the net. You got to be careful with the defensive zone turnovers, but they will get it away. Brooks Dove will clear the zone, but gives it to Coscarelli, who will throw it right back, and the Reapers reset. Lewis tries to feed off the boards, can't find a connection. Waters off the boards again, and he can't find his man either.
Go, Michael.
They tag up just in time. Rich still can't get a good possession going, and another neutral zone turnover.
Nice.
Plays off the boards
Go, go.
and gets it away. Maybe a chance for Rich. Tries a shot save by Missler. Here's Waters. Plays off the boards. It went off of. Looks like BJ Goodwin. It is Goodwin. Feeds it over to Edgecombe. Shot blocker save by John Wolf. Right corner. Tries to go back. We'll find Edgecombe again. High circle.
No.
A crowded slot shot. That's blocked on the way. Good win. Around the boards to Valley.
Zach, watch.
Along the boards. He was trying to look for a tip, but could not find one. Goodwin from below the goal line plays the cycle and tries to look for another tip, none available, and will be sent out of play, and this will come back into the Reaper zone.
I got stuck, guys. My phone. I got stuck.
Not bad. And that was a defense behind the net.
One by the Reapers. Smith centers up, no one there. Gerslin feeds up to Ahmed, tries a shot that's blocked. Off the right corner. From behind the net, trying to look for a wraparound and can't find an opportunity, so he plays back over to Valley at the point. Great deco round off the boards. Now feeds to try to go to Edgecombe, but does find Ahmed, who shoots it wide. Centers again and can't get a connection. Everyone tied up and now back to the right corner. Ahmed. He had 2 goals in the previous game. Trying to make it his 3rd of the season if he can get there. Valley out the boards over to Edgecombe. From below the goal line, thinks about it. Poked away by Smith. Street Force having a hard time trying to find a lane to the net. It's very crowded in that slot. Poked away by Ritter. It's only him and Gerslin now. Try center up, and that's blocked by Gerslin. Valley then chased down by Ritter, who will take it away. Gets away again, bumps into Gerslin. And a Street Force just putting up roadblocks, and a shot save by Wolf. That shot coming from Edgecombe. Here comes Smith, 2-on-1, centers, no one there, can't find Wilson Duff.
Great shift, brother.
Now covered by Coscarelli, they battle for it in the corner. It pops out, was looking for right, can he get there? He does, shot score! Hard work in the corner, and Ryan Wright puts on a couple of takes and makes it into the corner, 2-0. Well, the Reapers have certainly found out how to get around, but now the challenge is to hold on for the remainder of the game. They still got a whole 20 minutes of hockey to play from behind the net. And it's stuck somewhere. Where is it? It's under the foot of Wolf.
Where do you go, John?
All right, John.
It was behind you.
And that will come all the way to center, and Waters has to chase this down. Tries to go across dangerous area and taken away by Reich. Centers up as Rich was trying a windmill shot but whiffed on it. Try to drive the net.
Where do you go, Ryan?
Looks like
Stay
Velo.
on him, Mel.
Tries a shot that's blocked. Throws it down, and they call a hand pass.
All five. CML Lewis asking for a clarification on something. I'm not quite sure what it is. But a draw in the neutral zone. Reapers do get it. And now turns to a battle on the boards. Pops out
Michael.
and will cross neutral. Gerslin will get it away. And it's Dylan Simpson for the Street Force. Centers up, trying to fight off Brooks Dove and can't get around, and Dove clears it out. And Valley trying to deke around, make sure that the blade of the stick is below the shoulders. For that defensive zone turnover, but they get lucky that time. And here's Cameron Rose for the Street Force.
Too high, Brooks, too high.
Trying to get around Brooks Dove. Waiting on, had an opening shot, saved by Wolf! Had a wide open point blank shot and could not get through, and that's gonna come all the way down for icing.
Everybody.
Fade away out there, Dylan.
Won by the Street Force, shot save by Wolf, and he'll cover. And toss up, it'll go to the Street Force. Goodwin tries a shot from a wide angle, goes high. Wilson Dove for the Reapers will get there and will push out.
Watch his stick when I put it.
Valley will just cross over to Gerslin. Yes, the Street Force. Not really what they had planned for this game. Here's a shot, and that one just gets the blocker of Wolf. Now centers up, can't find any tip-in shot. Down through center again. Can't get to Simpson. Now race for control. It is Valley. Shot block and a save by Wolf with the glove, but kept in by Valley. Great tip to himself. Does it again. A juggling act by Chris Valley. Tries to feed it back and gives it away to Smith. And Smith will throw one on Missler. He'll make a save with about a minute remaining in the period.
Come on, guys, don't stop playing.
Chris Valley. Covered by Ritter. Edgecombe. Tries to sneak around Ireland. Backhand blocked. Still loose. Chance. And that's stopped by Wolf. Back over to the point. Gerslin trying to settle it down. He does. Digs around a couple of defense, but his shot that's blocked. And out. Another shot. Save. Rebound. That's wide. It's still loose. Comes all the way out. Over to Wilson Dove. And a penalty is going to. I'm sorry. The Street Force were offside, but it looks like there is a penalty coming up. The penalty is against the Street Force with 18 seconds left. And it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Chris Valley. He's clearly frustrated. He slammed his stick on the boards. And Kevin Frost saw that and said, you need to cool down.
Just slow down. You had time. Slow the hell down. You were okay.
So the Reapers will go on the power play for the second time. They came close, but did not come up with anything on their first attempt. They only have 18 seconds, but then the rest will carry over. Lewis from the point, shot saved by Missler. 10 seconds left in the period. Turns around now, tries to drop back to Brooks Dove. Crosses over, Mel Lewis, 2 seconds left. Shot, that is blocked, and that is the period. And the rest of the power play will have to carry over to the third period for the Reapers. Hard work is paying off for them as they hold a 2-0 lead over the Street Force after 2. There is still a minute 41 remaining on the unsportsmanlike penalty to Valley. And I completely understand the frustration. You've been doing a lot right but you feel like you should be leading this game, but it just doesn't go your way. But sometimes it's how the sport goes.
You're up high, Ryan.
But third period underway. Lewis with a shot that is saved by Missler with the blocker. Back over to Smith on the low circle, tries to center up, no one there. Goes to Lewis, and that shot goes high. And slammed around the boards by Waters, but Smith will drop it back to Lewis again at the point. Thinks about it, now plays off the boards to Smith. Off the circle, shot just glances off of Missler. Tries to clear, turns it over to Reich. Tip shot, and that's stopped by Missler. Attempt to clear, hit a stick on the way, but Edgecombe will get there and clear. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty.
No, give it to Ryan. Let him bring it up.
Taking his time, and now we'll feed it over to Zach Smith. They'll get one change on the forward. And now they'll just play off the boards. Ridge centers up for Ritter, shot, score! Zach Smith gets his second of the game with the bank shot off the backhand, and it's a 3-0 game on the power play. And it will be Brooks Dove just sending it down, and now the Street Force. Well, first things first, need to settle down and keep the emotions in check as that ball goes out of play. Because they're clearly frustrated, and totally understandable considering how they've played. But if they can get their emotions together and just keep doing what they've been doing in the attacking zone, they've been close. We have seen it. As it goes back to the Street Force, it tries to go up to Ahmed. Ahmed on the high circle, tries a wrist shot wide. Edgecombe running into some traffic. That's Brooks Dove. Edgecombe from the corner. That's an opening shot. Sorry, by Wolf. I have to say, John Wolf has been playing the best hockey in net that I've seen out of him. Here's Edgecombe. From below the goal line, turns it over. Ireland trying to hang on, he goes down. No call. And Rich with possession. Gets around Valley. Now centers up, finds Wilson Dove. And poked away by Valley. Now throwing the body is Ahmed. Gets it across the line. Edgecombe dekes around on the high circle. High slot. Shot saved by Wolf. It's still loose underneath. Looking for it. Still looking for it. Back over to Wilson Dove, who will clear away. And off the boards. And an icing against the Reapers. And once again, the Street Force not having any luck with the ball today. They'll go back over to Gerstlin. Shot, low roller. It's still loose. Where is it? And it's covered up. The Street Force trying everything they can. They've been trying to switch up their offense, but nothing seems to work. But again, they've come close. As the Street Force trying to fight through for another one. Kept in. Trying to fight their way through that barrel. From behind the net. Still hanging on, now throw it across, looking for Franklin. Smith will get there, and out it goes. Valley will chip to himself. from the boards. Trying to the centering feed, blocked by Ireland. He'll get there. Less than 9 remaining in regulation. Smith.
Hard.
Gains the line, but it goes off a foot, and down it goes. Franklin just clears it down the floor, and Mel Lewis waits for his team to tag. Gets it to Ryan Reich. Back and forth with Smith, and now he'll just tip to the right corner. Back to Smith again on the boards. Back to Lewis at the point. Thinks about it. Shot going wide of the net. He was anticipating the block. Now tries to go back to the point, and it's Ireland. Was looking for a tip, not available. Back to Smith. Was looking for an opening and can't get there. And they still can't get across the line. Lewis down into the corner, off the boards, and the Street Force trying to get out of their zone. They do. And Rose goes down. He's looking for a call. He will get it. The penalty coming up against the Reapers. And they will touch it up. And the call is a hook. And their call will be against Ryan Reich. So this will be the Street Force first power play of the game, and they really need to convert this one.
Defense minded, guys. Clear, clear, clear. I'll get it for you. They already caught it.
And yeah, the team's taking their time to get to the circle. The Street Force just need to get one to try to get the momentum to swing their way. As it's back over to Ahmed in the slot, tries to backhand, gets tied up, tries to feed back, looking for Velo. Right corner. And everyone was calling to go point, but instead crosses. Edgecombe thinks about it, and Velo whips on the one-timer. Tries again, shot that's blocked by Schroeder. He attempts to clear it, that's slowed down by Valley. Hanging on, and now over to Edgecombe. Thinks about it, try to center off the stick of Brooks Dove. Left corner. Again, the defense of the Reapers has just been locking it down. There's a shot from Valley, gets blocked. And back it goes. Valley crosses. There's a shot from Velo, goes wide. A minute remaining on the power play. Edgecombe from the circle. Thinks about it. Tries shot blocked by Dove. Trying to crash the net. Shot going wide. Plays back. There's a shot that's blocked. And out it goes.
Get it back in quick.
BJ Goodwin will go right, finds Velo again. Trying to look for a shot, still can't get through. That's just been the story for the Street Force. They're setting up the plays, but the opportunities are just not coming to them. There's Goodwin, the shot saved by Wolf, cleared away. And Ritter finishes the job and will try shorthanded.
Hey, one of you wingers.
Left boards, trying to kill down the remainder of the penalty. Still hanging on.
7, 6. You
gotta wait there. You're going in, right? No,
And he will just leave it down the floor, and they will do the job. Reich is back on the floor. And penalty over. And turns it over. It'll turn to a 2-on-1. Smith and Rich shot wide of the net. And Rich tries to rebound, but gets blocked on the way. Edgecombe lost control, and back it goes over to Smith. Tried to turn it to another 2-on-1, but you see Mike Rich is just gassed and heads to the bench. Here's Velo again, shot going high and stuck in the net. And with 5 minutes remaining, still a 3-0 game. And they're going to send this one all the way back to neutral.
Hey, Mike, got you. All right. 30 seconds. You're good. You're not at the zone.
It pops up in the air, and who's going to get this? It'll be the Reapers. Gets around. Has an opportunity. Shot save, Missler. And he will hang on.
Way to go, Michael.
That was Michael Schmick on the drive. Back over to, well, Reich was trying to go back to Smith. He will recover, but back over to Kyler Franklin. Tries a backhand pass. It was a blind pass, which is always dangerous. Now batted into the corner. With less than 4 remaining in regulation. Went off of Schmick. Back to Ireland at the point, chased down. As now they're being pressured, they're forced out of the zone, and you can see the fire in his eyes as he goes down. And it looks like he's hurt. He's holding his knee. Play's continuing for now, and now they will blow the whistle for an injury. Yeah, that's always a bad sign. Nobody likes it when there's a knee injury. Trying to get the identity of the player. Well, he's trying to get up with some assistance. And I don't know if he'll be able to return to the game. Not with that kind of injury, as he's being assisted off the floor. So the Street Force are now down a player to 328. It just keeps getting worse for them. And it'll be back into the corner for Street Force. Edgecombe will tap it over to Valley. They really need a push. Gives it away to Brooks Dove, and he'll just push right back. Coscarelli will take it himself. Going to keep an eye on Missler. We'll see if they decide to pull him down 3-0 as that's down the floor and an icing against the Reapers. As of right now, it does not look like they're indicating they're going to pull Missler.
Keep working, Zach. Keep working.
And it's going to be another icing, and that's just going to kill more time. And once again, won by the Reapers, but this time, shot and that's not, rebound, score! And there goes the shutout as the Street Force finally break through, and there is still life in them. So now we'll see if that changes things for the Street Force. 2 minutes remaining. Schmick will drop it back to Lewis, plays off the boards, and out of the reach of Noah Gerstlin, it'll be an icing. Now let's see what the Street Force decide to do.
Mike, watch the top.
Well, right now, Missler's still in the net. Won by Street Force, shot save by Wolf. And that's down the floor again, and another icing.
Go, Michael, go!
Less than 90 seconds remaining.
Let's go, Michael, hurry.
And won by Street Force. For now, Missler is still in the net. There's a shot in that stop by Wolf. Valley crosses, finds Edgecombe. Thinks about his shot, that's blocked by Lewis into the corner. I'm a little mystified as to why the Street Force have not pulled Missler with this much time remaining. As it's back in the corner, tries to center, that's blocked by Rich. Turns it over, tries to wrap it around, and the net has come off.
I told him he'd go back in one more time.
So 33 seconds left. Street Force still need 2, and they still have 5 runners on the floor. As then going down, but Street Force try to attack a penalty coming up. Shot, score! Off the delay call, and it sneaks through with 17 seconds left. And now they decide to pull Missler. So now 17 seconds left, 6 attackers on for the Street Force. But do they have enough time? They only got time for one chance. Slaps it across off the stick of Reich, but they gotta hurry with 5 seconds left. They need a shot now, but they lost control, and it's gonna go to the Reapers. And they will escape with a 3-2 win. Oh, the Street Force, it makes you wonder, did they pull Missler too late? Well, we can only wonder, but the Reapers come out with a 3-2 win after a rally from the Street Force to try to come back in this game. We'll be back with a wrap-up.
Well, even though that the Reapers had led most of the game 3-0, it looked like they had firm control of it. They did escape just barely after a scare from the Street Force, coming back and almost completing the comeback 3-2. So if you look back on the saves that were made in the first and second period by John Wolf, those ended up being very critical saves. If any of them had managed to squeak past him, we would have been in overtime by now. But it does beg the question, should the Street Force had pulled Missler earlier? Well, we can only speculate, hindsight's 20/20. But this has been an issue for the Street Force. It's been their consistency. They beat the defending champions 5-0 in one game, and they end up behind 3-0 against the team that eliminated them in the semifinals. So if they can try to figure out those problems and try to mesh everything together, they can be a contender for another season. But they got to try to figure those out very soon as they try to get one of those bye weeks by ending up in the top 2. So that will do it for this game. We'll be back with an A Division game next week. So for now, this is Danny Wilson. We'll see you next time around.